What's up? Nobody in here yet. I see that. My looks so different now that I shaved. So very different. Oh man. It's a long day at work. Long day at work. It was fun, but long. What's up? Martin, how we doing? So we did the flight with the well, it was an older version, but we did the flight with the TIE fighter. So James, what's going on? Ted, how we doing? We did the flight with the TIE fighter hooked to the front of the FPV, the Bugs 3, and I wanted to know your guys' opinion on which ship we should do next, because I've got a number of them here, and I will leave it to you guys. So we have this wonderful micro X-Wing here, which might look pretty cool. Pretty cool strapped to the front there. I don't know if you guys can see that. What's up? What's up? This is Darth Vader's ship before it crashed, I want to say. These are all micro machines. Let's see if we can get a better view of that for you there. So it's kind of like the big, you know, the bigger ships. I've got a whole bunch of these micro machines, so I'm going to let you guys choose which one you want me to fly next. Now, everybody was talking about the props being in the video, and you have to understand there's not really much I can do about the props being in the video because the camera has to be pointed up, and it's a wide-angle lens for FPV. So you're going to run into that. You know, I did the Superman video with a solo, but everybody kind of complained that when I would lean, the gimbal would stabilize and make up for it, so it doesn't actually look like Superman's flying. So it is what it is. I have to do the X-Wing, huh? Well, we also have Princess Organa's ship here as well from the original Star Wars A New Hope. Very tiny little ship. That's the one that Darth Vader captures at the end of Rogue One, starting Star Wars A New Hope. So I've got a bunch of little ships here, man. Or, not that this one would be cool because he actually has wings, but, you know, and they're not going to be flapping. But it could look like he's gliding, I guess, for the most part. So I've got a bunch of little superheroes, too. Darth Vader. Darth Vader doesn't fly, my friend. I know what's your next. Ready. What's that? Didn't read that. Hold on. You have to do the X-Wing. Darth Vader, I know what you're next. What's up? Collective pitch RC helicopter. Wrong. We're not actually talking about what I'm going to be flying next. We're talking about which ship I'm going to be attaching to the Bugs 3 for my next flight video. I actually thought about doing some Enterprise ships too. I've got all these micro machines. I don't know if you guys can see those there. Got all these micro machine ships from Star Wars I want to put on there. But if you guys can think of something that you actually want to see fly that I can get my hands on that is attachable to actually take it out there and do some FPV with something from a movie, that if I can get a small version of it to, you know, attach to the Bugs 3, you can name it. And we'll see if we can figure something out like that. Any chance you can fit 2 in frame so it looks like they're flying in formation? I suppose I could. Maybe. Maybe. I'd have to look at the footage to see exactly how much I would have to do. But they wouldn't be able to be next to each other. One would have to be further out and the other one would not. And also, somebody was asking about third-party view. I would need another pilot to be able to do third-party view because the solo, I can't operate the solo and the Bugs 3 at the same time. But, you know, unfortunately the FPV camera would have to be aimed down to lose the props and give it more of that authentic feel. But then I wouldn't be able to fly the Bugs 3 aggressively at all or make it look cool, and because as soon as I pitch forward, all I would see is ground, and that would look very weird. So, attach the DeLorean. Unfortunately, that DeLorean weighs almost as much as the quad does. So if I was actually to do the DeLorean, run cam Bugs, can we see? Yeah, I'll show you the DeLorean. It's stainless steel. It's very heavy. It's a beast of a model. It is made of stainless steel, so it's very, very heavy. The doors actually open, all the fun stuff. It has a cockpit view. It's got all the cool, nifty little neat Mr. Fusion and stuff on there. Very nice little model. But unfortunately, it's just too heavy for the bugs to pick up. It would throw it way out of balance. This is very, very heavy. It weighs almost as much as the bugs does, so. Can we see Donald Trump hair? LOL. Fly away. Donald Trump hair, huh? Hey, that would actually be a funny video, attaching some hair that looks like Donald Trump's video to a drone and just flying it around. Oh, look, I stole Donald Trump's toupee. Oh, I would get so hated. Hated, hated, hated. That would not be good. Funny, though. For me, anyways. And some people watching. But, I mean, in all seriously, you know, if you guys can think of something that actually flew in a movie, feel free to name it in the comment section, and I'll see if I can actually get my hands on it. Am I working tomorrow? I am. These are my 3 days that I work all 12-hour shifts, so technically right now I should try to be sleeping. Instead, I did an Instagram live stream, and then I came on here to do a live stream, so kind of changing back and forth. It sucks. I get to work when it's the sun is just coming up, and I get out of work when it's dark out already, so... E.T., that's actually a good one. That's actually a very good one. I am going to see if I can get a small model of E.T. and the kid on his bicycle, and maybe I'll see if I can hit it from two different points, 2 different FPV cameras, change in and out of the channels so that you can see that. So maybe a small FPV camera right here on a different channel, change it over and get that visualization. It could be kind of fun, actually. I like that. That's a very amusing idea. E.T. And the little kid riding his bike. I like it. I like it. Very recognizable soundtrack as well. Actually, the soundtrack will probably be copyrighted, like most of the stuff I try to use, and it probably won't be able to use the soundtrack. The Superman one did allow me to use it. That was John Williams, unfortunately. Unfortunately, copyright issues take place there. So, it would be cool. Thought I'd get a laugh out of you with the Trump hair, and it worked. True. You can use the ET. I've used it for my Phantom 3 videos. Yes, that is a cool idea. I need to find some scenery at night to make it look even cooler, I think. Of him flying over the woods. How cool would that be? Taking off from the woods and then cruising out at night with some spotlights. That might be really hard to do. Jordan, what's up, man? Phone home. Yes. E.T. with a blonde toupee. Oh, Trump E.T. That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I would love to make the DeLorean fly, but it's just solid steel. No matter what I did to this, I would never be able to get it light enough for the bugs to actually handle. So, oh, we got a good morning. Somebody says it's morning, huh? Bob, what's up? I posted a video. Tits solo motor problem. Uh-oh. Jordan, what's going on with the solo, bud? That's not good. RC Fun, Iron Man. That's a good one too. Iron Man. I think a lot of people have done that. I was kind of looking for some original ideas though. I have to assume by now some people have probably done Iron Man. Eric, what's up, dude? I don't know. Speeder bike might be kind of cool. I've seen a few people actually flying the speeder bike but attaching it to a race drone. That might be a totally different world. And it'll look like it had been crashed into dirt. Yeah. Well. But watch video. Alright. Onto dirt. Well, I mean, that's why I try to avoid... I bought a couple parts, the solo part quads. I bought some of those from Best Buy Returns. Lost in Space spaceship. That's a good one too, RC, man. The original movie... I think, 1998? I'll see if they have a micro machine of it. Even a small plastic model would be fine. Maybe some of the trailer. It's balls. Eric, what's the topic? We're talking about things to make fly from movies. How cool would that be to take anything and attach it to a race drone and make it fly? Or make it appear like it's flying in some sense. Unfortunately, like I said, I can attach stuff to the Solo, so don't think I can't. The problem is you won't see the lean because of the gimbal. You know, the picture will be much clearer, everything, but unfortunately you won't see. So when I do the ET video, that will probably be done from the perspective of the HD camera from the back, and then maybe I can slide an FPV camera with a little battery on there and record part of it from the goggles, so you'll see him from the side taking off through the trees. That would be pretty cool. I don't think I have a run cam capable of wrapping around the side of the gimbal that's light enough to actually not throw off the gimbal, but a small FPV camera might be possible. So we shall see. That would be pretty cool footage. What about the train from Back to the Future? That's another cool idea, the train from Back to the Future. Superman with a little cape or Wonder Woman. I actually already did Superman. Get the Avengers gang shot where they all fly at T, kick some arse. Flying Doctor Who. Make sure you put the blanket over his head. Yes. What's good, Noble? We're just talking about heroes or villains that we want to see fly, or ships or anything from movies if I can get small versions of them. Like these little guys here. Oh my god. Oh, you like that? Oh, you're so gross. I know. I'm awkward sometimes. What can I say? Hubson. Attach a Hubson to the front of the bugs and say, this is how Hubson should fly. Oh, and then a servo release. This is how Hubson flies. Too much. Wily Kit and Wily Cat. Starship Enterprise. I just ordered a small model today, Richard. So I will have a Star Trek Enterprise coming. I think I bought the TNG version. Yeah, because it wasn't the original. I believe it was the TNG version. So hopefully that one comes in. Just imagine a little Picard in there all frustrated. That's from the Thundercats, my favorite cartoon. Yes, everybody remembers Thundercats, man. Yes, Starship. Love your background. Thank you. That's actually the projector. There you go. Wee! Wee! I've got it put up on the wall right now. It's just something to have a little background color. So, none of these ships. Actually, somebody suggested X-Wing until I get some of the other stuff in. So we do have a call for ET. If you guys had to choose from these 4 Star Wars ships, I'm going to try to hold them up here in frame. You guys tell me what you think. That's Princess Organa's ship from A New Hope. X-Wing. And then the 2 Empire ships. One is Darth Vader's. X-Wing, okay, we got one for X-Wing. How about a flying sausage or piece of pizza? Now that's what I call delivery. Get ET in the bike basket. I will see what I can come up with on the ET thing. We will do our best to figure out some of the... Okay, so we're getting a bunch of X-Wings here. Alright, X-Wing it is. So the next one we'll do the X-Wing. This should be very easy to attach with very small limitations. I might actually even be able to put this on the micro race quad and fly it. We'll see, because then you won't see the props at all. I'll just have to get it high enough that the camera doesn't pick it up. This is very, very light, so I think the small race quad could pick that up. Your mom's a flying sauce. Shut the fuck. Oh, pardon my French. Wow. Awesome. My mom's a flying sausage. Good times. X-Wing. Princess. I don't have the princess. Well, I do have the princess, but she's giving R2-D2 the plans to the Death Star currently. If I can't fly the princess because she's too busy giving R2 the plans. Princess won't fly. It's cool though. Black Series. Yay! It's actually pretty detailed, surprisingly. But can't get her to fly, so not going to. Not going to. I don't think I have anything else that looks like it should fly. No. I need to get some other action figures in here. You could make a great intro video with DW logo in front. Huh? You could make a great intro video with DW logo in front. Explain. I'm lost. You don't like my intro? I love my turn down for what? What's up? Cool Nook, man. Thank you. My wife, Richard. A tennis ball. Flying tennis ball. That's random. That would be kind of funny, I guess. Flying tennis ball. And remember, I'm not limited. I don't just have to use the Bugs 3 to fly these things, but you know, you're always going to see the props if I use the Bugs 3. This one I will probably end up using the Solo for because it will look a lot cooler if I use the Solo. So we'll probably use the Solo for that flight. Seems like everyone's drone went to Texas. For YouTube, I do love it, but change is good sometimes. Bob, change is good sometimes. Huh? You want me to come up with a new intro? I'm sure we could figure something out if I needed to. If you think it's a necessity. Do people want to see a different intro? Let's get a show of texts here. Who wants to see me change the intro? Eric, change the intro for what? Turn down for what? It's alright. I mean, change has to come at some point. No, it's fine, Rich T. Well, like I said, let's just do an open vote here. We got 23 people in the room. Let's no. Okay, we got no. Let's go, Rich T. Little John's old. Alright, so we got 2 no's and 2 yeses that I'm aware of. Just an idea. Okay, so we got 2 and 2. They sell birds. Timmy, no. So we got 3 for what? Ted, no. No, okay. Yes, we got yes. Okay, so 3, 5. Hell no. Okay. I'm running out of fingers. Damn, I'm here. Yes and no. Oh my. No. Okay. No, Noble. No. X-Wing. Alright, so we're going to leave it alone for right now. However, Bob, you guys are non-creative. Oh my. We'll leave it alone for now. However, Bob, I will invest my time in making another intro, and I'm just going to pop it up on everyone at some point and see what they think. It seems like every time I make a new intro, people are like, oh, what happened to turn down for what? So we'll see. Maybe you guys will like a new one that I create. I'll throw it in there, and if you guys hate it, just tell me you hate it in the comments section. We'll see. No new intro. We'll see. I had an idea. I know when a plane flies a banner across the beach for advertisement. Hold on a sec. Advertisement. What if you can do that with a strong quad like the Solo and make a side hustle? Yeah, you probably could. I don't know. I will almost leave a dislike on that intro. Damn, William's going in deep. Holy cow. William, the chosen one. No, sir. You're not allowed to go that deep. I'm innocent. I'm a virgin. Stop. Exactly. What do you hate, Jordan? Jordan hates something. I'm waiting to see what he hates. Ron was just jamming to your intro song earlier. Was he really? I gotta go check it out. Because he always thinks of me when you hear Turn Down for What? That's awesome. That's awesome. I wish I could make this one fly. I really do. It is what it is. You need Part 107 license in order to legally make money with a quad. This is very true. Balls deep. Oh, Ultimate Droner, what's up, DW? I took your advice and have the Solo on its way. You're not the only one. Like 5 people this month have ordered the Solo. I congratulate all of you that purchased. You will not dislike your purchase. You will not. Is dislike even a word? Yes, it is. Did I use it right? No. I did not sound right. What happens with the Phantom stays on the Phantom. I'm one of them. Solo for life. Is there any bigger battery I can put in the FT11 than the 2200 milliamp? There absolutely is, and I'll show it to you right now. Okay, downside, it's already expanded. It pretty much blew up, which is really unfortunate, but it is what it is. This is a 2800 milliamp, 14.8 30C volt for the FT11. It goes for $17 on GearBest. It has a higher milliamperage, which means longer run time. It is the exact same voltage, and it runs on 30C, which is the same discharge rate as the stock battery that comes with it. However, as you can see, it has expanded. One of the cells in this is not good. So, trash can. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Allahu Akbar. Yeah, I got arrested. They actually did something about him. Well, that's because enough of us got involved. We brought it to everyone's attention. Do a burnout on it. I don't think so, man. These things have the potential to blow up or just smoke and catch fire. However, I have seen a lot of these blow up. So this one is very currently expanded right now. It's building up pressure, so I'm probably going to put this outside pretty soon in a next to a bucket of water, just in case. Hey, Jordan, you're being so violent tonight, sir. So very violent. Thanks, bro. Not a problem. This is called ZOP, Z-O-P Power, by RC Pack. And like I said, it's high power, high quality. Please read safety instructions. So there you go. 2800 milliamps, 14.8 30C. Like I said, GearBest has these for about $17 a piece, which is over $22 cheaper than the original battery. So now you know. Shoot it with a BB gun. I don't have a BB gun. I have a 357 Smith & Wesson Highway Patrol I could blast it with. DW, get the battery. Put it in a container with a very salty water in it. Will discharge in a few days. Put in a bucket of gasoline. Everyone is so violent today. Put the Virahawk on top of it and send it to Virahawk Heaven. Virahawk went with the trash. Virahawk is gone. I'll be safe on my ESC. Oh, I arrive with dead cells. The ZOP, what does it say? ZOP sucks. I've had them arrive with dead cells. Well, this one isn't a dead cell. It expanded because I overcharged it on accident, so that was my fault. It is what it is. Not much I can do about it. It was definitely my fault, though. Only the top expanded. The bottom one actually didn't expand, so only one of the cells exploded, but that was from overcharging. So he got his drone, his computer, his phone, and went to jail. Oh yeah, no, they took all of his devices away. So when is Drone Wars happening? Well, we all got to get new quads again, and we are doing 502E versus 502E. Yes, Jordan. On a serious note, to fix the notification thing, click on the bell next to the sub button and click the box. Yes. When is next Drone Wars? Rich T, we got to get more toy drones in first. I was hoping that Banggood would step up on their game. I've got something hopefully coming from them tomorrow for review on Monday. Coco decided she was going to send me a small drone to play with to see what I think and see how my first Banggood review goes. So make sure you get on over to that video when I post it and like the living daylights out of it so she sends me more stupid stuff to play with. Oh, man. I'm going to be using a Venom Pro charger. Oops. What did that say? We got a lot of people in the room tonight. Is the GPS 502E is the GPS one? Yes, it is. It is the Desire, the H502E Desire. So, absolutely. It's a good little bird, man. It's the only one that I really respect out of the Hubson lineup. Gimbals for the Solo new are $179. Yep. I kept telling everybody buy parts while they can. Buy parts. So I don't want to hear about it anymore. No more telling me the prices. Ooh, put tax on it and drive it over it. Try and get them to send you a lizard. Made fun. I'm getting it Monday. I have to dig around and find for one for $50. Coco. What'd that say? Coco. Ice-T's wife? No, not Ice-T's wife that I'm aware of. I could be wrong. What happened for a $20 eBay drone? What happened for $20 eBay drone? What? What happened for 20? I don't get what your question is. It got... Oh. Yeah, it got shipped to the wrong address. I got you. I'm sorry, that was $14.99. I just kept posting it for under 20. I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, it got shipped to the wrong address, but the guy is still arguing with eBay, which is kind of crazy. He's like, oh, I didn't send it to the wrong place, and I'm like, buddy, your shipping stuff says right here where it got sent to, you dumbass. So, yeah. Not getting brushless. LOL. Inspire ordered. Think either one of those guys want to sell their 501. What's wrong with them? Why are they going into battle? The 502E, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just, let's see, Brian bought one, and he wants to battle it now against Ron's, so it'll be Hubson versus Hutton. Threatened to sue DJI Inspire. Yeah, it said legit dealer, right? Drone Worship. What charger did you use? I have my Pro Charger, Power Bank Pro Charger, which doesn't work too bad. It's not horrible. It's not top of the line either, but it's definitely has good balance. What are cool adaptation for solo? Want to hear a joke? Hubson, that is a good joke. I'm not gonna lie. Oh gosh, I saw that dude who made a video saying sorry to you. He lives in Africa. What did he do? It was a few months ago. Yeah, so you're talking about Aiden Wells. Aiden Wells got into Hubson products a little while ago, and, well, at the time I was making Hubson videos, and he was mad because the videos I were making was saying stuff like Hubson sucks because they fly away. And then I had just put out the Hitler Hubson video, and he was like, oh, I think Drone Worship's taking this too serious and blah, 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 and they're a little underground cult of Hubson users. And basically, I didn't even know the video existed myself until like 2 months ago. So what happened was he put out a video. Somebody shared it with me saying that he was talking about me, and I was like, whatever. I don't even care. You know, people are going to talk about other YouTubers. It happens. You know, but he was like, oh, his little cult following of Hubson worshipers, and I was like, hold on a minute. You know, somebody said that he apologized to me, and I went and saw the video, and he was like, oh, my apologies to Drone Worship. I guess I was stepping into a world I didn't understand, and I received a whole bunch of hate for calling the guy out. And I was like, I don't even feel like you called me out, bro. Like, I just feel like you talked about me. I really don't care what your thoughts were. You know, so anyways, I commented on there. I was like, dude, you got nothing to apologize for, bro. I mean, everybody has their own opinion of another YouTuber, so you got to try alphas on it. Yes, I have the alphas. 2 miles on my 3DR Solo and over 2,000 meters. Cool. So anyways, Aiden Wells, he's a good dude. I wish he would take my advice a little bit more, because he's not listening when I tell him that his Hubson is completely out of focus and he needs to change the camera because it looks like complete crap, but it is what it is. If he would take my advice about Hubson, he would probably be doing a lot better. Hey, do you have a Hubson X... What? XA HX FPV. I don't have Hubson anything anymore. I don't even own a Hubson product. I'm completely done with Hubson. Stop wasting money on toy quads. Go 8th beta flight. Get an F4 flight controller. Blaze, I'm not wasting money. These are things that are sent to me to play with. And I do love the MJX Bugs 3. It's insanely good. Yes, it has stabilized flight, but it's still insanely good. FPV, so you never had any Hubsons. No. Don't. RC King. I did have Hubsons. I ran one of the biggest, largest libraries of Hubson videos for the 501S that was out there, which is why I ended up with 3,000 subscribers. It was basically the majority of them were Hubson people. But the difference is the company doesn't do any decent quality control, so I stepped away. I stepped completely away from the company. So I have no love for Hubson. I don't mind their products if it's an original 501S, but if it's anything they've been coming out with lately, they're all completely junk. So, oh, I feel so bad for you, RC King. The 107D is good. The 107D Plus is junk. Hopefully you didn't buy the 107D Plus. Quality control in 2017, now that's a joke. Remote eats the batteries like crazy, which is why I put out a video showing you how to install a LiPo battery to the Hubson transmitters so that little screen doesn't eat through your batteries. You should look up Hubson 501S transmitter battery mod. You will probably see my video in the top lineup. This is the first time I've seen your video. Okay, well, RC King, I ran, like I said, one of the biggest Hubson libraries for the 501S out there that I'm aware of. And most of your questions you'll have about the 501S or any of the Hubson products. So, oh, well, thank you for coming, RC King. It's good to have you aboard, man. Sorry, I have a lot of long-time followers here who know what I went through with Hubson, so it is what it is. Avoid the rest of their products. That's all I can tell you, man. But if you bought an original H107D without altitude hold, oh no, it's yes, good. RC King, you will enjoy it. That thing is angry, very angry. However, I will suggest that you take it apart and point the FPV camera up because it's too straight. When you pitch forward, you'll see the ground. You need to move the camera up. Are you going to do magic power mod on your Pete? It's already done. Already done that. I actually did a video about it. Yeah, DroneWorks saved me on money and batteries because my mistake of buying a Hubson a few months later. Absolutely. The 501S battery transmitter mod is the identical one to the 502 or 502S, 501S, 501SS, H107D, and H107D Plus. All those transmitters have the exact same internals. If you have the FPV1 as opposed to FPV2, and then you basically just pull them apart, pull out the battery tray, stick in a big LiPo battery, direct wire it to the board or solder it, whatever you want to do. It's very simple. Very easy, not complicated. So, well, I am going to sign off because I can tell I'm getting tired. My eyes are starting to get heavy. I actually have a picture. First video was to your channel. It's on the top 10 Android VR apps. William, yes, I remember that. That was months ago, actually. That was like 5 months ago. 5 or 6 months ago, I think I did that. So, absolutely. At the time, I had to take pictures. So, yeah, I got to be up in a couple hours here, man. So, I will talk to you guys on the flip, man. RC King, what did you say? I had the normal H107D. I made it as super lightweight as possible. 5,000 milliamp, but oh my gosh. Nice. We're cruising. Seeing people get like 24-minute flight times. That's what I'm going to try to do. 4G weight frame. I have highly doubt that they're getting 24 minutes of flight time. That would be insane. You'll have to share that video with me. Donnie, what's up? See you, bro. I'm in Oregon. Just dropped the kids off at their mom. Oh. He also ate the demon's toe and had a banana Sprite. Hey, look, my computer just went to sleep. Hitachi. Will do, guys. I will catch you all on the flip, man. The video is full 25 minutes long. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's awesome and crazy at the same time. So let me try to do this ET thing for you guys, and I'll catch you on the flip, man. Toodaloo.